we started Hendrick Auto Guard, the reason it was started because Mr. Hendrick wanted to take care of customers. Simply put, take care of customers. You know, his vision of the world is take care of my people and take care of my customers. And so, but what we found out as we were going along and managing the business and learning about the business and living in the dealer world, because Hendrick Automotive Group owns roughly 100 dealerships. And so we've managed that program since 1994. And what we learned was that our dealers taught us a lot of things about how to manage risk. And so, you know, there's this concept of risk triangle that we've crafted, but in the beginning, we had no idea that it was going to be the risk triangle. We just were learning about the business from our dealerships. And so our dealerships take a service advisor. Well, service advisors are trying to make gross profit, and sometimes they'll upsell on the service contract programs. Well, we came up with a process that we could identify where we had significant upsell, and that's the loss review process. That's one element of the risk triangle. We also know from a discipline that we need to review our pricing. In the beginning, the pricing of our products, it was way off because we had some abuses in the dealerships, and so we had to adjust our pricing. And so that's the second part of the risk triangle is our annual pricing review. And we really call it a proactive pricing review because we've evolved so much now that we don't just look at pricing annually, we look at it on an ongoing basis, depending on the circumstances of the dealership portfolio and how it's performing. And the third element of the risk triangle is our inspection review process. And the genesis of the inspection review process was that we were trading cars between dealerships at Hendrick Automotive Group. We have hendrickcars.com, and so a dealership in, say, Charleston, South Carolina would sell a car from a dealership in Charlotte, North Carolina. They would get that car. Well, it wouldn't be reconditioned the same way that their cars were being reconditioned, so they didn't want to trade vehicles. And so we had a company come in and evaluate our processes around reconditioning and inspecting the vehicle. And so we took those elements and we put a program in place to review that inspection process. So we take a car, we pull it that's been reconditioned, inspected, put on the lot for sale, we put that car up on the rack, and then we do our inspection process and we see if the inspection is compliant with everything that the dealership should be doing to adequately inspect that vehicle and recondition the vehicle. So those three elements of the loss review process has meant significant savings. It's really getting rid of waste. You're getting rid of waste out of the program. And for one of our dealerships, just one of our dealerships over an 8-year period, it's meant $750,000 each year in additional underwriting profit. By not being aggressive and not paying claims, we're super liberal on how we pay claims. If it's gray, we pay. That's our motto. But really, all of these things that we learned is because, you know, we're dealers and we live in the dealership world. And our motto is we're, you know, built for dealers by dealers. And so that's what we want to provide from a NationsGuard perspective. And so we want to take that out to the rest of the world and help them with all the knowledge that we've gained and learned about the service contract business and how you manage the risk of service contracts.